Okay, so I thought it would be nice to have running water, albeit just kind of a fancy hose, because I'm just going to put a hose underneath. So I've got a bunch of plumbing parts and a bucket and PEX fittings, and hopefully I can get it so that the hose hooks up underneath. We can turn on the water and it'll drain into the bucket for the gray water. So that's what I'm going for right now. I'm also going to knock out the bed platform. We're thinking that Cadence's bed might fit underneath here better in a permanent installation. I'll put 1.5 inch foam and a little frame around it and maybe sheet it, and then her mattress underneath there. But it kind of depends on how much space. You're going to have a balance of how high the bed is and usable space underneath, because really all this is just kind of wasted space. I mean, you only sleep there, right? Or you could probably sit up there too, but at any rate, so that's where we're going today. Put a hole through the floor down there. Just stick that guy through the floor. See if I can't get this guy. To go in there. Okay. I just gotta attach the hose side there. Just gonna cut it up here. It's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to get underneath here to hook up a hose, but I definitely didn't want it sticking out the side. Like, I want to try to hide the fact that this is an RV. Like, I want it to look like a little house, so it'll be worth it for aesthetics. Now, you don't have to have one of these, but it helps. Just gonna throw this guy right on here. I may have to use. So I'm gonna throw a bead of caulk around this and put the sink down and start the gray water system. So conveniently enough, this is a food grade bucket from Home Depot. They were actually out of lids for their buckets, so they had these ones like $1 more or something, but honestly way worth it in my opinion. Conveniently enough, a 2-inch tube fits in this like a glove. I just cut the little part, the cap off of it. Yeah, like a glove. It actually might be too good, because if there's nowhere for the air to go, the sink won't drain, so I might have to cut a vent hole. I don't know. We'll see in a few minutes. Okay, there it is. Fancy gray water system. I'll hook up the hose maybe once and run it. Damn it, I should have filmed it. I was too excited, but I turned it on. Yay! But it's got a leak right here, so I'm gonna go get my O-ring kit and see if I can fix that. It's completely flat. That's why it leaks. So I have O-rings. I put a new O-ring in there with some, it's supposed to be water grade lube. So I got one of these years ago, and man, I've maybe used a couple of them out of here over the years, but it's like, you know, you need it and you don't have it, or you have it and you don't need it. I'm glad to have it today. No leaks, top or bottom. Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
It's just the cold, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Look good.
I can wash my hands now.
Wow.
What does it go into?
bucket that comes in from this line, and it goes into the bucket. Here, you try.
Wow!
Wow!
Ooh, it feels nice.
Okay, so space is getting limited. But there's the bed platforms all done. Gonna make cadences now. And yeah, it just got real small in here. But hopefully we'll have storage up here. This will be a cabinet. Oh, you can't tell right here. It was gonna be a fridge, but I don't have a fridge, so I think I'm going to make it into a storage cabinet because as of right now there's very little storage in here aside from these 2 boxes on the end. I'd like to get as many shelves or storage like, you know, up here and man, anywhere I can get a box, but I'm still very concerned about weight. So I also installed these little latches and these are super ghetto. I'm sorry y'all, but they were $1 and they'll work for now. So a lot of stuff I'm not proud of on this build, but you gotta understand I'm doing it with a 0 budget. So at the end I'll go over, you know, what we spent total. Keep in mind those are Canadian dollars too, so they don't go as far. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's it for today. I could cut this coupler off, put a new one on, put a new bolt in it. And it has a chain with a, what are these called? Clevis? Something like that. Anyways, I'm hoping to road test it tomorrow. I got a little list of things to do, like today was the beds and the sink. And one of the things was on my note was to go around and tighten all the carriage bolts. There's 8 carriage bolts that go through the sill plates, right through the steel with big washers on them, right? And I didn't think it was going to do much. I tightened them all up and they all took a few turns. But this door used to have a really hard time shutting. Like I figured, oh, I'll fix it later. But now it's like butter. I don't know. The whole structure must have straightened up or pulled down a little, or at any rate, the whole project's a freaking mess right now. But it's coming along now. Man, I know I keep harping on it, but if I had insulation and siding, this would look a lot better. So yeah, I think I'm going to end the video here. There'll be probably another one tomorrow. This one's already probably getting really long. But if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon.